Was mining cryptocurrency actually worth it, or should I have just bought the coins? Was it better for me to buy a Bitcoin miner, build Ethereum mining rigs, and mine all these other crypto coins like Dogecoin? Or should I have just bought the cryptocurrencies? It's one of the biggest questions I have asked myself, my friends, my family have asked me, especially when it comes to any crypto mining related videos. And that's what we're going to be breaking down today. Was it worth it? Did I make more? Did I make less? Was it stupid? Was it genius? And would I do it again? So let me explain why you would ever even buy a cryptocurrency miner from a money-making point of view. There's a couple other point of views I'll touch on, but the main one I think for most people is just going to come back to money, making coins. So let's say I have 1 Bitcoin worth of US dollars. Instead of just buying 1 Bitcoin, I spend 1 Bitcoin on a Bitcoin mining rig. Let's say that I spend 0.9 Bitcoin, right? So almost a whole Bitcoin, but 10% less, on buying a Bitcoin mining rig. Over the next year, I will mine 1 Bitcoin with that mining rig. It will cost me 0.1 Bitcoin to operate. So in 1 year, I will then own a Bitcoin miner as well as a Bitcoin, right? From that point forward, mining makes sense, right? As long as I'm clearing more than my electric bill, I'm mining a bunch of extra Bitcoin that I never would have been able to get. So really, when I look back historically, was I buying miners at the right time, or should I just have been buying coins? And when do you buy miners and when do you buy coins? There is a strategy here. The people making the most money, well, they're operating in a certain way. And if you're not operating like that, you're either not making money or you're making less money than you could be. And it's not all about making money, right? Mining is an incredible experience. It's fun, it's engaging, it's a hobby, right? You also become a piece of the network. You decentralize it. You make cryptocurrency anti-fragile. Now that's freaking cool. Well, I say that, but only if you believe it to be. Some people couldn't care less. Some people are only here to extract value. Some people only invest into Bitcoin to hopefully extract more dollars out of it at a later date, and really couldn't care less about Bitcoin, the premise of it, or any of all the other cool crypto blockchain stuff going on. And that's a little bit of a different issue, but that's not really the point here. So let's take my examples personally, and I'll also touch on just some like kind of overarching mindset stuff. But basically, when I got into cryptocurrency, coins were starting to go crazy. This was in 2017. I had heard about it before, shrugged it off, stupid. But eventually I was like, all right, I'm gonna get into it. But for me, I was scared to buy these digital coins. It wasn't like it is today. Like, most people believe in crypto generally, don't think it can just vanish tomorrow, or worried about Satoshi coming out and being like, hey guys, I'm back, I'm here, and I'm dumping this BTC. See, I'm buying an island. Like, that's not really a concern anymore. And there really are so many viable cryptocurrencies that are doing some really cool stuff. Back then, it was much more speculative, right? Ethereum had only recently had their ICO where they raised money. There weren't tens of thousands of dApps, decentralized applications built on top of a blockchain yet. Example, Ethereum, right? You couldn't make a decentralized trade. You couldn't lend out your money on a smart contract protocol and earn interest on it. You couldn't do anything. It was, you could, that's kind of it. You couldn't do anything. It was just these coins with blockchains. It was kind of cool if you're a nerd, or you saw it as a way to make money. If I had spent all of the money that I had spent on mining rigs for coin and also sold it towards the top, I would have made a substantial amount of money. Let's call that grade A, right? I got an A level, because it's not even about dollars. I'm like, oh, I would have made 17 million, but I instead only made $100,000. Shit! Like, no. Dollar amounts, kind of in retrospect, don't really matter. It's kind of a percentage of what you did with your capital, what you knew. And basically, you look at it as you need to be strategic. You're playing a game, but with money. That's how I look at it, right? I'm farming a real world currency. So let's say I had $100,000. And if I would have used $100,000 differently, maybe I could have made much more money. That's kind of like what we're focusing on here. So coins were skyrocketing. Hardware was about to skyrocket in price. So I bought into mining rigs cheaper than I would have been able to buy in later. So that's a win. The coins I mined all went up in value substantially. That's a win. But more and more people try to get into mining, or let me rephrase that. They did get into mining, raising mining difficulty, which means I started mining less coins, which means I started earning less coins, but the dollar amount was still high because the coins were still valuable. So that's a loss, and that kind of happens. I mean, there's more money to be made, more people are going to participate. The coolest thing about mining is that it's really engaging, it's fun, it's this hobby, right? It's tinkering. It can be so incredible. You connect with others, you get something tangible in digital world. I don't even think I completed my thought earlier, but that's what really got me over the hump and into cryptocurrencies. I was skeptical of cryptocurrencies as a whole, but I was like, well, if I mine, I've got this tangible stuff. But here's the kicker. If I had just bought coins and sold them at the top, I would have probably made more money. I would have done incredibly well if I had mined my coins, stashed them up, and then focused on selling when things were just going ballistic. But I saw Bitcoin go towards 20 grand. I'm like, yo, this is it. We're going to 100. Not to realize that we had 20x'd from the average like 1,000 Bitcoin price, kind of predating this big market move. So I made a ton of money. Theoretically, I mined a lot of coins, but their value skyrocketed, and then it came plummeting down. I mined a lot of altcoins, different cryptocurrencies other than Bitcoin, that did insane numbers, but sometimes they only 50x'd for a day or two. If you had sold your bag before then, too bad. If you missed that mega pump to sell out of it, game over. A few did do okay long term, but most mineable cryptocurrencies from the 2017 crypto bull run proved to not be viable long term, and so many better coins have popped up since then. I mean, seriously, think of a mineable cryptocurrency other than Bitcoin and other than Ethereum that anybody cares about, that's worth billions of dollars and it has just hit a big stride in utility, right? And adoption and price. If you look at the list of winners versus the list of oh god, these are heavy losers, it's a very stark contrast. So I honestly think if I would have just put all my money into crypto and then tried to sell the top with my limited experience and target that, my potential ceiling of money to be made would have been higher. I believe that. I didn't just mine coins though. I bought a lot of coins, and so I was learning a lot and making a lot of mistakes on every side of the field when it comes to crypto investing, because crypto mining is just another way to become a crypto investor. You just passively stack up the coins. But here's an incredible thing about mining. You can operate as a business. This isn't tax advice, consult a professional, but you can operate as a business, write your gear off. Electricity is an expense, right? You're just a data center, right? But that you get paid out in these digital currency things. And it's a really incredible way to just do other things, earn passive income. You can go live a life and you're stacking up coins every freaking day, 24/7, 365. You're making money while you sleep. How cool is that? You make crypto trades, you only make money when you take profits. Okay, so it's a lot more fun and it's a lot less stressful to be a miner. You also have the gear. A lot of mining hardware is appreciated historically or just done pretty well. For example, in the bear market, in between we'll call it the 2021 crypto bull run and the 2017 crypto bull run, the bear market in between, you could have bought Antminer S9s for $50. Okay, you could have bought Antminer L3s for like $50, or sometimes they're selling them for free. They're like, buy the power supply for $30, you get the freaking miner for free. We don't want it anymore. In the 2017 bull run, those went from $1,500 to $5,000 a piece, then down to like $50 for free. In the 2021 bull run, those miners went back to being worth over $1,000 a rig. That's huge investment opportunities just in mining hardware. There is so much money to be made if you're bold. It's like the whole, buy when others are selling. Like that is true to a degree. So if you buy mining hardware at the market bottom, the long dark winter, or you buy coins then, you're very likely to do very well. It's honestly easier to just buy coins. But I see a lot of people that buy coins that don't make it. They end up selling later and losing money. They're not as into it. You start putting together some mining rigs at your house and you set up a unique spot there to start mining cryptocurrency. Dude, you're in. You're having fun, hopefully. You're engaged. You've got a money-making hobby. You're stacking up coins all the time. And mining teaches you how to buy coins, sell coins. It teaches you how to make trades. It teaches you how to hodl. It teaches you to be patient. It teaches you how to set up wallets. People who mine are much more likely, based on VoskCoin data research, research labs, of course, that they'll get into DeFi, decentralized finance. They'll start yield farming. They'll get into NFTs, non-fungible tokens. People who mine are more likely to be in it for the tech, and people who are in it for the tech in the long haul, historically, have made the most money on average. The lame dude trying to get rich overnight buying Dogecoin and SHIB, he's not gonna make it. And even if he does make it, he might be so foolish, like that one guy who became a Dogecoin millionaire, to not realize his gains and actually become a millionaire. Congratulations, son. Yeah, welcome back to McDonald's. I'm the manager. Okay, I've been here for years.
Hey guys, it's Ms. Vosk here to tell you about Mini Panther DAO, which is a new special purpose DAO that's trying to be the next big meme coin on the Phantom blockchain. So what makes Mini Panther DAO different is that it operates under the standard DAO mechanics of staking and bonding for the first 14 days. On day 15, 80% of all non-LP treasury funds will be used for buybacks, so it's meant to be a short-term financial gain. The team behind Mini Panther is anonymous, but has contributed to other projects as well, like Darkside Finance and Stone Temple Binance, to name a few. They say they've been audited, and the audit will be releasing soon, and it looks like they also got a cameo done with Carol Baskin. Check out the link in the video description below to learn more about Mini Panther DAO. This is not financial advice. Please do your own research before investing.
So I guess my point is that I probably would have made more money if I did everything right, just buying coins. But the reason I'm here today is because I was a miner and not a crypto trader, at heart. It's just that love and desire for the space that kept me here when so many others quit. It kept me here when so many people were selling and deleting all the apps and moving on, thinking they're going to get rich with stocks. That I doubled down. And if you're bold, you'll do well long term. The society we live in is not set up for you to be above average. It's not. On average, you will be average. On average, half of people will be less than average. That's scary. The only way that we can not be average is to do above average things. So you could work your 9 to 5 and you could have your money siphoned in your paycheck for good old Social Security, the government mandated Ponzi scheme. What a world we live in. Or you can be bold, you can try to make moves, you can try to mine crypto when it's confusing and difficult. You can try to buy a new cryptocurrency on a blockchain that most people don't even understand. Again, I'm not here to push a specific coin on you. There are so many incredible investment opportunities. There's also a lot of coins to watch out for. But the point is, you do average things and you put your money in your little Capital One savings account and you earn your little 0.5% if you're lucky. Dude, you're going to be average. If anything, that might even be on the higher side of average. There's a lot of people that don't even save money. But it's bigger than saving money. You got to save money to then start investing money. And our government is so controlling, I can't even give you financial advice. So I can't even advise you to do what I was just talking about. Just speaking about myself personally, personal experience. This is for entertainment purposes only. Okay? I mean, just kind of think about that. I think the big thing is a mindset. You're going to see a lot of people in life make more money than you. That's okay. We're not all going to be the next Bezos. Statistically, none of us are. But you can be successful. You can achieve financial freedom. And if somebody wants to beat me up that I could have made more money just buying a coin than running a mining rig, I don't care. Mining has been incredibly profitable. And it's been a lot of fun. And it's what helped drive me through the dark times in crypto, through the cold bear market, through the periods where there weren't a lot of trades to make, and even mining profitability wasn't that interesting. But it kept me interested, it kept me engaged, and I just kind of stuck to the plan.
Hey guys, it's Ms. Vosk here to tell you about Amun. Amun is a platform that creates index tokens similar to DeFi Pulse Index or DPI. In using a MUN, users are able to hold one token and get automated exposure to coins in that ecosystem. Their main products are Pico, which is on Polygon, and Soli, which is on Solana. They also support Ethereum-based tokens and plan on growing their supported chains in the future. The project is owned by a company called 21 Shares, which is based out of Switzerland, and we are able to find their CEO on LinkedIn. A MUN is not available in several countries, including the US, so make sure to review their restricted list before using it. This is not an endorsement, and VoskCoin does not give financial advice. Learn more about this project using the link out in the video description below.
So I can't fault mining. It's kind of like the reason I'm here. And it's the coolest piece of the entire VoskCoin channel. It's what I made all my early videos on. It's the reason that any of you are even watching here today. So yeah, I mean, I'll answer one more time. I probably could have made more money if I did everything right just buying the coin. But I don't regret what I've done. And this is something that I stick firmly to. I personally try to make the best decisions I can at the time. So I try not to beat myself up and fault younger me. Like, I held those coins too long. Sucks, stupid in retrospect. What do? I don't cry about it. I don't whine at somebody on Twitter looking like a freaking loser. Okay? I figure out how I can get into a new position and make a good trade. I don't whine I could have bought coins and just chilled and made a ton of money instead of setting up my own mining farm in a shed. I'm happy I did that. I'm proud. And yeah. Don't fault yourself because of what you did and the choices you made before. Learn from them. Evolve. Grow. Become better. You can be better. I can be better. We can all be better. But only if you want to be. And honestly, shameless plug, if you want to get better, you better slap that subscribe button. You better punch that like button. You better leave a freaking comment. Okay? With your thoughts on this video, what you're gonna do to be better, and why not even throw a Bitcoin address in there if you're feeling lucky. As always, I seriously appreciate everyone who tunes in, watches the videos. I mean, it's so fun to be able to do what I do. Crypto's intense. It'll burn you out. You gotta take breaks. You gotta pace yourself. It's so fun. It's so rewarding. And if you're looking for anything to change your financial status, this is it. Be bold. Be an alpha. And think like a wolf. Look at our icon. The message was always here. Please be advised, there are scammers impersonating us on multiple platforms. I don't want your money, I just want you to smash that subscribe button. Everything in this video is for entertainment purposes only. That means it's not financial advice.